What's up, everybody? I'm gonna review the movie that I just saw on the Monday mystery movie at my local Regal cinema. And most of these mystery movies I've seen have not necessarily been the most awesome. Or some of them haven't, let's say. They you pay a discounted price, it's $5 and you see a movie that they don't tell you what it is, and that's it. It's kind of cool. It takes the decision work out of seeing a movie and exposes you to some stuff that you might not normally see. And what have I seen so far? I saw Roofman, which I wasn't probably going to see on my own. I saw Sisu 2, Road to Revenge, I think, which was just kind of a badass revenge action blood and guts flick that was pretty fun. And I also saw 100 Nights of Hero, which I had heard nothing about. And it was okay. But it made me wonder why it got made a little bit. And tonight I saw a movie that has been pushed and pushed and pushed that I hadn't really understood why up to this point. And that movie is starring Kate Hudson and Hugh Jackman, called Song Sung Blue, about two entertainers who perform the hits of Neil Diamond in a very authentic and honest way. And I tell you what, Song Sung Blue blew me away. It was so freaking good. If you are okay with going to a movie to get the experience of a movie, Song Sung Blue does that. Like I said, going into it, I didn't have the biggest expectations when the reveal happened. Hugh and Kate were up on screen in a pre recorded message saying, "Hey, we're going to show you, you're some of the very first people to see this movie. So we hope you like it." And I didn't know what the movie was about other than the previews, and I would recommend that you do the same. Don't do any research. Don't look up any more than just the preview. Watch the preview, or maybe even don't watch the preview. Just if you're watching this or listening to this, that's more than enough. I'm not going to do spoilers, but the ride that's that's what I love about movies is they take you on a ride. And if you are okay with going on a ride that you don't control, then buckle up and just breathe it in, because this was a beautiful movie about love and creativity and artistic expression and connections and the people in our life. Girl, are you okay? My cat, I'm a little worried about her because she's been off lately, but she seems okay. She's just got the zoomies, maybe. Um, and I tell you what, this movie was worth watching. There were some really good performances by the leads, by the supporting cast. And I'm not even a Neil Diamond guy necessarily. Yeah, I'll sing Sweet Caroline with friends when it pops on, or a couple songs here and there. Actually, the funny thing, the most exposed I've ever been to Neil Diamond in general was via the movie Saving Silverman, because Steve Zahn and Jack Black have a Neil Diamond tribute band. And this is not that. It was kind of a punchline, and this is not just a punchline. This is a big part of the it's a beautiful part of the movie, and they do a really great job of paying homage to Neil. And the line from the preview where Kate Hudson says something like, "You're not a Neil Diamond impersonator, you're a Neil Diamond interpreter. And he goes, I was looking for the right words to say, and you just came out and said them. And that it was really beautiful. And one of the things I like about this movie about art and expression is that so many of these Hollywood movies with these big casts and these big stars have these grand experiences of what it means to create and what it means to be a artist, a musician, a singer, or whatever. And this does not do that. This emphasizes what it's like for most people who decide to do something creative. And that's at bars, and that's with gigs that don't always go your way, and that's with life and kids and shit that happens. I will often say life doesn't care about your plans. And this movie takes that, and it could be considered a little overly melodramatic at times. But again, I'm not even going to say much more about what it does or doesn't do in that regards because I don't want to give away what happens because it blew me again. I was just there. I was there for the ride, and they took me on it, and I was moved, and I enjoyed it. If I wasn't laughing, I was smiling. If I wasn't smiling, I was tearing up. And there was just a lot, and that's not saying a lot for me necessarily because I'm what I can cry at a video of a mouse. You know what I mean? Like it's not the biggest deal for me to get emotional. But I really appreciated this movie and how both Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson just went for it and they did a great job. I think Kate Hudson got nominated for a Golden Globe for this. And I first when I saw that, I was surprised. I was like, "What is that?" And now that I've seen the movie, I'm not mad about it at all. And I wouldn't be surprised or upset if she got nominated in any for any other awards. Yeah, she was nominated Best Actress in a Musical or Comedy Motion Picture at the Globes this year. And she deserved it. Deserves it. I think she rocked. And I don't see her sneaking into the Oscars necessarily, but it wouldn't be the craziest thing, I don't think. I really appreciated her. And she did the Wisconsin accent all right, too. It wasn't a caricature. It didn't feel cheesy or horrible. Maybe that's because I'm not from Wisconsin, so I don't have as critical of an ear. But I appreciated her in that role a whole lot. And Hugh Jackman did great too. Hugh's awesome. Who doesn't like Hugh Jackman? If you don't like Hugh Jackman, you're a Hugh jackass. Um, and I think that everyone did a really good. There's one of the actresses looks so much like Taylor Tomlinson, the comedian. I was like, is that Taylor Tomlinson? That's that. Am I? And no, it's not. It's someone else. And I just would say if you maybe I liked it so much because I didn't know what I was going. I didn't choose to see it. I just went to the Monday Mystery Movie and I really got my money's worth. So I would recommend it even if you know what you're getting in for. Just like I said, it's a movie experience and it takes you on the ride and it's not super neat and tidy, but it's a little tidy. And and it's based on a documentary. They created a movie off this documentary that I would totally watch now. and I'll probably seek it out. So I hope thanks for listening. Thanks for checking out the review of Song Blue, written and directed by Craig Brewer. Good movie, starring Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson. So if you're going to the movies, let me know what you saw. What did you see it? Have you seen it yet? I Let me know what you think. All right. All right. Well, we'll see you next time, and enjoy those movies. Popcorn responsibly.